Hello, here we are, update number 3. Tornado's lying on his back, getting all its underside sorted out. I've recently today put the undercarriage main legs on, but I haven't even painted the tyres yet. But also, since last time I got the air intakes, I had to paint them first. A bit closer look. They're very rudimentary and it only goes in as far as there, but they serve their purpose. Every time I touch this, I feel I need to touch up the paintwork as well, because I've gone over things and made a mess, but you never stop fiddling with it. These are the store's rails for bombs things. Yeah, got the new legs on it. Also put the outer pylons on just to test the way to do it, because I've had to sort of use that as the line for the centre of the fuselage, and try and use a stick or whatever to get it parallel to the line, whatever official name that is, word for that is. Try to put a bit of aluminium on the paint on the air brakes, and as you can see, I've finally come to a conclusion and chosen one of the colours. So oh, while I think about it, with the legs on, I can prove it is not a tail sitter, and gently put that there like that. So whatever much plasticine I put in the front was enough. That's good. But I'll keep it on its back till I finish doing the underside parts. What was I saying? Lost my thread now. Anyway, oh yes, colour. The colour is a mixture between Tamiya XF59 there, and what I've done, I've tried to make it a little bit pinker. Excuse me. So I put some Tamiya X7 red in it, but I've put about 10 drops by putting the brush in and letting the drip off the bottom of the brush. I just splashed it in, get 10 spots on that, and you won't notice. I don't take it off because it smells. There's a bit of a different suspension. It's acrylic, but I think it's got alcohol based instead of water based, and it does dry quite quickly, especially with the window open. So that's the only drawback. It dries quickly and it gets a bit sort of, I know the surface isn't very smooth, but I can put something else on as a coat over the top of it perhaps. Anyway, so that's what I've chosen to do. Desert yellow, a few drops of red, so I may have just made it a little bit darker rather than pinker. I've had to make a new part there. This by here, it's not the original part because I used the tweezers and it sprung off the tweezers. This in fact is a bit of sprue which I've carved a shape and put in there. I think it does the job. Like I say, I've got the exhausts on, and they don't go very far either. They're only way down as far as there. Little holes there, but it's an old kit, I think. Got the exhaust on and the various parts I could describe. I can never mind for the official words for them. But yeah, I've had to fill in some holes here because there were holes to receive the doors of the forward nose gear, but it meant that the doors were over here somewhere. I'll put it on the camera, over here somewhere, and that didn't seem to be realistic, so I'll just put the doors, trace the surface by scraping off the paint and using that, if you can follow me. So it's got legs, so there we are. The tail still moves, that's good. So that's my progress, and I think 4 or 5 minutes of me yapping is enough to be going on with. I've done the tail as well. We painted parts of the tail and put the aerials on and the various antenna parts. But there we are, all part by part. 5 minutes coming up. Alright, bye for now.